Okay, Cub Cadet, 1972 International Harvester, Cub Cadet 149, Hydrostatic. Picked it up a couple years ago, and I've been trying to go through it over a period of time here, get everything up to snuff. It was in good condition when I got it. I started from the front. I have the snow thrower attachment installed. It's in very good condition. I've gone through, checked everything. On the vehicle, well, the tractor, a number of things I did. I went through, replaced the wheel bearings in here on both sides. This thing's been all cleaned and lubed a number of times. The bearings, one of them was failing on one side, really sloppy. I replaced the bearings. There's a PTO right in here. I removed the PTO, the power takeoff unit, completely, disassembled it, overhauled it, replaced the abradable material in there. I've reattached the generator because it was loose. It's secure, tight. Everything's been replaced, all the belts. I removed the engine, checked it, replaced the points in here, and adjusted the static timing. Little coat of paint, removed all the corrosion, replaced it, removed the carburetor and disassembled, cleaned, overhauled. It's got a new exhaust muffler on it. Removed the, let me open up here. Normally this will tilt forward and stay with this cable, but because the snow thrower is attached, it won't. The head was removed. You can see the carburetor. It's in good shape. Everything's clean. All the mechanisms are tight. No sloppiness. New filter. The head I removed per the manual. Periodically you're supposed to remove the head and clean the carbon out of the cylinder head. I replaced the complete drive shaft assembly. It was all sloppy and loose. All the pins, the attaching hardware has been replaced, and the drive shaft, new ignition wire, condenser. Everything's lubed. Okay, this is the drive shaft back here. You can see everything's new in here. On the drive shaft, new rubber, all new hardware. Pins are good, tight. These are bulletproof hydrostatic hydraulic units. Got a hydraulic pump integrated with the transmission. The hydrostatic is controlled by a pump and valve assembly for propulsion, drive, as well as to run the, of course, the engine PTU, which you can get a tremendous amount of power off it. This tractor has rear wheels. I put new tread, deep tread. It's got wheel weights. The wheels, tires are filled with fluid for weight. I overhauled, completely disassembled, and replaced the linings on the brakes. They were shot. I imagine a lot of them are, but it's all disassembled, cleaned up, and painted. I put a 12-volt connector on here for hook up a hoist system I had on my trailer here. I don't have it installed, but the trailer had a hoist for hauling logs up into it with a winch. I put the adapter in the 1 7/8 ball and completely removed and drained all the hydraulic fluid out of the transmission pump assembly. So it had, and new gasket, so it's all clean, serviced. The battery is in very good condition. I've never had a problem with the battery. Had it for 2 years, in winter, summer. Cranks pretty good. In the winter, I have, when it's down in the single digits, I usually do a little preheat on it. Anything up in the teens or 20s, it'll crank and start, but it gets pretty cold. That oil doesn't want to crank over. I had the cover here removed for demonstration purposes. I'll screw that on afterward. Hydraulic unit. The hydraulic assembly unit is fine. This is the hoist, the adjustment for the height if you put a mower deck on it. And basically that's it. It's in good condition. Oh, I went through the this to fix the snow thrower up real good. Put this attachment on for cranking. Let's close her up. Give it a little run. Well, easier said than done sometimes, but things have a way of working out. My pins for the latches. My temporary assembly. Here's the panel, ready to fire up. Get 2 hands now, just a little choke. First crank, put it in, fire right up. Hoist up. PTU, engage, let it go. See the PTU, runs good. have the blade plow here. Just snaps right in place, really. Very easy to put on and off. Same thing with this snow thrower. Takes about 10 minutes to install, about 2 or 3 minutes to remove. You have a quick latch mechanism on these Cub Cadets. So basically that's it. Put your shutter down and we're all good. Great machine. These things are built like they don't make them today. But this thing will haul a hell of a lot. I've loaded up my trailer here with firewood until it was overflowing, really. Heavy loads, uphill. Does a great job. So that's it for the Cub Cadet.